Beginning the list at number 10 is Heidi Klum. Many people would agree that she has been #blessed when it comes to her looks. I mean, I personally hope I look as good as she does at 46. She is a full-time mom, TV personality, fashion designer, and model, which is why it was so bizarre when she got caught lying about her shape on Instagram. Apparently, the beautiful bombshell felt she needed to retouch a picture of herself from the Emmys. People exposed her for lying because the original paparazzi photos surfaced online, and in comparison to the one that she posted, it showed that her waist was trimmed down and her hips were made wider, creating a more hourglass shape. No one really understood why, seeing as the original was stunning anyways. Like, she's literally perfect. Up next at number 9 is Manti Te'o. The Notre Dame linebacker had been posting all over social media about his online girlfriend named Lene Keikoa. He started dating her online, but never had the chance to actually meet her because he was so busy with his football career. But in 2012, he announced that his long-distance girlfriend had died from leukemia. But then reporters tried to look her up and found out that she never actually existed. Once he was busted for lying, he started telling people that his friend made up the fake account and that he was a victim of a catfishing scheme. Allegedly, his friend confessed his love for him, and in order to protect his reputation, he told everyone that she died of cancer. There's no confirmation on whether that is true or not, but regardless, you literally could have just said that you guys broke up. Like, why did she have to die of fake cancer? A little twisted. Swiping the number 8 spot is Kylie Jenner. No one could ever convince us that she didn't get her lips filled, but there was a time when she was lying about it. Although she is more than open about it now, there was once a time when she didn't want people to know that she was editing her lips, drawing them in thicker, and then later getting them filled. One time, she was busted for lying after she posted a picture to Instagram with her lips looking very full. But then later that day, people started posting a photo taken by the paparazzi on the same day, and you can see a noticeable difference. It looks like a combination of lighting, editing, lip liner, just a lot of altering overall. Down the road though, she did open up about her insecurity about her lips and admitted to getting the filler, which we already knew. In spot number 7 is Amelia Marnie. The Love Island Australia star left fans hella confused after sharing a picture where it looked like she only had one leg. She posted a picture with her bae, Josh Moss, from their vacation in Bali, posing beside the pool in their luxury villa. Must be nice. But people are quick to wonder why she only had one leg. Amelia is sitting in a way where her thighs are pressed together, but we all know that there's a line between our two legs. Josh's hand is placed on one of her legs, but she used the smooth editing effect so much on her thighs that it blended them together, making it look like just one big leg. She may not have realized that she accidentally erased the gap and line between her legs, completely exposing herself for editing her skin. Cruising into the number 6 spot is Farrah Abraham. The Teen Mom star got called out for lying on social media by her own daughter, 11-year-old Sophia. In 2019, Farrah did a live stream on her Instagram and started to speak about Sophia's acting class. Farrah told her viewers that Sophia was pretending to be shy about the new acting thing and that she got called out during her class. But Sophia was not having it and clapped back immediately. She chimed in on the live stream and told Farrah's viewers that she did not get called out during her acting class. She said, "You just like to lie on social media and you like to gossip about me on live all the time. Nothing like getting called out by your own 11-year-old daughter." Farrah just laughed about it in the video and made a joke about how she is a gossip girl. Halfway through the list at number 5 is Geri Halliwell. Social media exploded when former Spice Girl Mel B revealed that she once had sex with former Spice Girl Geri. She claimed the two of them happened to hook up one night back in the 1990s at the height of their success, and that it was just something fun and they always laughed about it afterwards. But Geri was furious with the news making it to social media and started to say that it was a lie and that it was hurtful for Mel to make something like that up. But apparently this isn't the first time that the hookup has made conversation. Back in the 90s, the rumor was addressed and Mel admitted it while appearing on 2-Day FM Breakfast with Grant, Ed, and Ash. Apparently, Geri wasn't mad at that time and also made jokes and hinted to the rumors being true, so people were quick to call her out on social media saying that she is lying this time around. Rolling into the number 4 spot is Beyonce. I put the pop star in one of my similar lists for photoshopping her pictures and altering her body shape on social media, but this time I'm sharing a story where she apparently lied about one of her songs. News broke on the gram that she had claimed to be a singer-songwriter who wrote her hit Irreplaceable. That is a banger. Not gonna lie. But then the truth came out and it was revealed that Neo actually wrote the song and then gave it to Beyonce after deciding that it would better fit a female singer. And who would sing it better than her? Right? Like, good choice. He explained what happened and said, "One song that I gave away and didn't want to, but it's actually a good thing that I did, is Beyonce's Irreplaceable. I honestly wrote that song for myself, but that song taught me a very interesting lesson. A man singing it comes across a little bit misogynistic, a little bit mean, but he knew that it was a good song, so he passed it on to Beyonce, who apparently wanted to say that she wrote it." Taking over the 3rd spot is Kris Jenner. There's no denying that she looks great at the age of 64, which is why she had fans wondering why she felt the need to alter her body in one of her pictures and lie about a product. She posted a picture for her Instagram rocking a sports bra, black leggings, and some flat tummy tea. But no one was looking at the sponsored product. Everyone had eyes on the fact that the wood behind her back, around here, had this magical curve to it. It's also incredibly blurry all around her arm if you look close enough. Her caption says, "People always ask me how I stay in shape and looking so good. Flat tummy tea is my this year's summer must-have, and I feel amazing, #ad." The issue I have with this is if you felt amazing, would you be altering your picture? I personally feel like it's a huge contradiction to promote a weight loss product and then say that it works, but then Photoshop your body shape. Regardless, she is still a MILF, gotta admit. And at number 2 is Lindsay Lohan. She had a lot of wild headlines throughout her career and a handful of times when she's been busted for lying on social media. But one time that's hard to forget is when the news broke on Instagram of her claiming that she was forced to handle the late Whitney Houston's body bag as part of her community service. May we never forget the time that she was arrested and put behind bars. But it wouldn't take long for people to realize that that was a lie. Despite this fact, the coroner's office publicly corrected her and explained that Whitney was never even in a body bag in the first place during all of that. What a strange lie. Winning the number 1 place on our list is James Frey. He was the best-selling author at one point in time for his novel A Million Little Pieces. People fell in love with his book, and it even landed on Oprah's successful book club reading list, which is a huge deal for a lot of authors. The book was originally sold as a memoir, and that's how he promoted it all over his social media. Then it was later revealed that he had actually lied and that the story was actually fictional. The story was about a 23-year-old alcoholic and drug abuser and how he copes with a 12-week rehab treatment. So it wasn't something to claim as your personal story if it actually wasn't your personal story. Oprah ended up kicking him out of her book club, and he actually went on her show to publicly apologize to her, but also to all of his fans. Starting off our list at number 10 is Post Malone. Many people would think that he's good friends with Justin Bieber because in interviews, Post has made it seem that way. He once referred to Justin as a effing awesome great dude, which is why people were confused when he started to badmouth Justin's faith back in 2017. During an interview, Post said, "Bieber has gotten super religious recently, really culty. His Church Hill song is a total cult. He's already given them like $10 million. God doesn't care that your church has an effing gold roof." Once the interview broke on social media, Post stuck to his guns because someone called him out on his lies, and one of Hillsong's members, Carl Lenz, said, "Justin has not given our church $10 million and we do not have gold ceilings. We do not even own a church building." That's actually very true. Hillsong's literally on a hill. They don't actually have like a church. Up next, number 9 is Jordyn Woods. It's no secret anymore that celebrities and just regular people will often Photoshop their photos before posting them to their social media page. Jordyn was busted for lying when she posted a photo of herself hanging out with her ex-bestie, Kylie Jenner. The two of them aren't friends anymore, and that is a whole different story for a whole different video, but people called out Jordyn for lying in her post. Users were quick to point out that the lines on the floor are altered and curved around the shape of her body, but not Kylie's. The outside lines on the floor are completely straight, but the inside lines are curved, which people claim indicates that she digitally altered her body shape. Swiping the number 8 spot is Diddy. In the world of social media, most people will know that if you take someone else's image and use it as your own, you should respectfully give that person credit for it. You know, it's like common courtesy in the online universe. But Diddy must have felt that he didn't need to, and a photographer exposed him on Instagram after sniping one of his shots. Here's what went down. Diddy shared an epic picture of the eclipse that happened in August 2014 with the caption, #DiddyView. The post was a complete lie because it wasn't his view at all. It was actually a photo taken by a photographer. An LA-based photographer named Cole Younger posted the photo 2 weeks earlier and then called him out for using the picture without his permission, so he got busted. In spot number 7 is Elizabeth Chambers. We've talked about people who edit their own photos before posting them on social media, but what about when you edit someone else's picture? Elizabeth started getting some hate after she posted pictures where it appears that she edited her own husband's nose. Her husband, Armie Hammer, posted a photo to his Instagram account that looked raw and unedited, like a normal nose. Later on, Elizabeth posted the same photo on her Instagram account, but with a filter and also a fake nose job to her husband. I mean, clearly, he didn't have an issue with his nose when he posted the same picture, but it comes off like she had to Photoshop him before sharing the picture to her own page. Moving on to number 6, we have Jake Paul. Now, this is another time that a celebrity got busted for photoshopping their images, and maybe you're surprised by this, but yes, guys Photoshop their pictures too. Don't think for a second what you see in Jake Paul's Instagram photos are 100% real. One picture in particular caught people's attention when he posted a picture showing off his muscles. He's wearing his boxing gloves and posing like the Incredible Hulk while flexing his muscles. Fans started to point out that if you zoom in on the picture, you can see that it was altered and that he missed the Photoshop mistake before posting it. There's this weird line reflection on his trap muscle, which you would only see if you actually zoomed in or if someone pointed it out to you. And now that I pointed it out to you, it's kind of hard to unsee, isn't it? We are halfway through at number 5, and we have Amanda Holden. The British TV presenter went on vacation and had one of her pictures go viral, but for all the wrong reasons. She's never been shy for flaunting her incredible body for her followers, but then she was called out for lying about it after having one of the worst Photoshop fails on the internet. In 2016, she posted a bikini picture of her looking out at the ocean, but the horizon was all kinds of wonky. It looks like it's been distorted, which kind of affects the whole picture, because the wooden dock she is standing on is now also curved because of the whole thing. Like, it just looks strange, it looks weird, but with how the curve bends, I'm just kind of confused on what she was trying to adjust. Like, was she trying to make herself taller? Because the curve kind of bends up. Maybe she adjusted her back. I can't figure it out, but once people started calling her out, she deleted the post. And let me know in the comments if you know what she was possibly distorting. I'm confused. We're here at number 4, and we have Sean Kingston. If you've heard the story, it's hard to forget the time that he lied about owning Justin Bieber's sports car. Back in 2012, he was out on a date and was driving Justin's car, so paparazzi was all over him. The pictures made it to social media, and he was telling everyone that he was the proud new owner of the car. But then the truth was revealed, and Justin admitted that he only lent him the vehicle for a few days because the two of them were friends. It seemed like Sean was just saying all of that to impress his date at the time, but guess who will not be trusted with Justin's things ever again? Coming to our 3rd spot is Rita Ora. Girl is always looking fire, and many people have said she's one of the most stunning pop stars in the industry. But for some reason, she felt the need to retouch one of her photos before posting it on her Instagram. The gorgeous star shared a post to her Instagram account after performing at the Milano Gala. She rocked a bright red studded 2-piece set and looked absolutely incredible. But it appears that she didn't think so because the original photos show just how much she face-tuned and altered her body in the post. Why she felt like she had to Photoshop the original paparazzi photos is beyond us. You can see that she made her waist smaller and changed the lighting, but her abs are still very much real, so let's give her that. The thing that personally bugs me the most is that it looks like she altered her face. Her cheekbones and eyes look different, and her fans were quick to point it out. Taking over our number 2 spot is Rebel Wilson. The hilarious actress was outed on social media for lying about her real name and age. The Pitch Perfect star had previously claimed that she was 29 years old and that her real name was Rebel. But then an Australian tabloid called her out and exposed to the world that she was actually 35 and her real name is Melanie Elizabeth Bounds. A year before this came out, she told the tabloid that her real name was Rebel and that Melanie and Elizabeth were middle names that she used in school to avoid getting teased. But leave it up to social media and the tabloids uncovered official Australian documents that prove it was untrue and also stated her real birth date and year. Taking on the number 1 spot is Donald Trump. You know you should be on this list when there's headlines about your social media lies. A headline recently read, "Twitter and Facebook must not allow Trump's COVID-19 lies." This came after he was called out for lying in one of his tweets. He tweeted, "So last year, 37,000 Americans died from the common flu. It averages between 27 to 70,000 per year. Nothing is shut down, life and the economy go on. At this moment, there are 546 confirmed cases of coronavirus with 22 deaths. Think about that." Twitter users and even doctors started calling him out, saying that he was saying non-scientific facts and misleading the country with false information. Many people actually blame him for why the US has the highest coronavirus rates out of any country in the world right now. Yeah, I won't say much more than that. Kicking off the countdown at number 10 is Millie Bobby Brown. She was on one of my lists of celebrities who ruined their careers on social media, so you know that her lie cost her a lot. Back in September 2019, the young actress launched her very own skincare line for teen girls. It was called Florence by Mills. Like other influencers or business owners, she thought it would be a good idea to post a video of herself demonstrating and using the products. She filmed herself doing a quick and easy nighttime skincare routine using her face mist, scrub, face wash, moisturizer, lip oil, everything. But people started attacking her, claiming that she wasn't actually using the products on her face. Her eye makeup is still very visible on her face, and it looks like she's kind of just rubbing her bare hands on her face, like with no actual product on her fingers. People were angry that she was promoting her skincare line, but not actually using it. She later on deleted the video from her page after all the backlash. And that is probably for the best. And she did not refilm the video. Up next, number 9 is Kendall Jenner. The model isn't one to end up in an online scandal, and out of everyone in the Kardashian/Jenner family, she's actually the most low-key one. But after she posted a picture to her Instagram, people started calling her a liar who's setting a bad example on her fans, apparently. She posted this picture of herself in her bathroom wearing Calvin Klein underwear, drinking a glass of wine. But 17 magazine pointed out that her door frame looked suspiciously curvy near her stomach and suggested that she had photoshopped her stomach to look flatter, which is wild to think, seeing as she's one of the biggest models in the world right now. Fans started to say that she was lying about her body as a model and was setting a bad example on young girls who look up to her. Cruising into the number 8 spot is Jake Ellis. The Bachelor had no reason to lie about his body. I mean, you're on The Bachelor for a reason. But in 2017, he posted a picture of himself shirtless in an apron cooking up some food. Because we all go topless in aprons while making a bowl of salad. Not for clout. At all. His followers were quick to point out the fact that the door behind him is oddly curved and kind of distorted, which looks like he tried to Photoshop his bicep to look bigger. He responded by saying he only used a filter and did not enhance it. He said, "Honestly, I only know how to edit a photo with an Instagram filter or a depth effect using an iPhone. That's the extent of it." Lies. I am calling your bluff. There is no way that door bends like that, sir. Topless apron man. In spot number 7 is Miley Cyrus. If we tallied everything up, she's probably the one celebrity who has been exposed more than anyone else. But it's clear that she doesn't really care. The only time she might have cared was when she was exposed online for hitting a bong on her 18th birthday. Video footage leaked after a friend videotaped her partying with friends and hitting the bong. Let's keep in mind, this was way back in 2010 when that wasn't legal and she was still associated with Disney Channel, so this video basically ruined her entire reputation. But after the Disney World went into a frenzy, she started to defend herself on social media and claimed that she was just smoking salvia, which is a natural and legal herb with psychedelic properties. Fans, including some people who apparently work in the medical field, started calling her out and lying and saying that it was just a poor excuse. No one was really buying it anyways, and the truth came out years later when she admitted that she really was just smoking marijuana from a bong. Next up at number 6 is Shay Mitchell. Maybe it's not a coincidence that she's played a lead role on the TV series Pretty Little Liar. She is pretty, and apparently, she's also a liar. Back in 2018, she was busted for lying about a product on her social media. For a few years, she was a brand ambassador for Dior, which means she posts a lot of ads for the brand on her pages. But there was one post that had fans losing their minds. She posted a video on Snapchat demonstrating the use of their makeup remover, except she didn't actually use it. One of her fans took the video from her Snapchat and Instagram and actually brought it to Twitter and tweeted saying, "She ain't even actually rub her eye, I'm crying, LMAO." But she wasn't wrong. Shay doesn't even touch her eye and the makeup is still very much there. Yet somehow, she has makeup on the cotton pad. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, she's not rubbing her eye, she's literally like inches away and then goes, whoa. And there's makeup on here, but not on, no, and on here. So it's like she painted the makeup on there before. Fans started remaking the video, completely mocking how ridiculous it looked, and said that the beauty community was shady. Shay also. They also called her shady. We've made it to the halfway mark and we have Nelly. We often hear about people lying about their age. For some people, it can be a difficult thing to admit to. And one time, Nelly lied about his age so that he could be included on a magazine list of hotties. The rapper was once included on Teen People's Hottest Stars Under 25, which he reposted on his social media. But it was revealed that he was actually 28 years old at the time, and it was confirmed by pictures of his own birth certificate. Apparently, he just really wanted his spot on that list. You gotta do what you gotta do. Fake it till you make it. Coming in hot at number 4 is Justin Bieber. During the Christmas holiday back in 2014, the pop star posted about a private jet that he apparently got as a gift for himself for Christmas. Must be nice living in a world where you can buy yourself a private jet for Christmas. He posted a selfie shot inside the jet and captioned it, "New jet for Christmas, and she is beautiful." We don't know if his intentions were to actually lie about it, but it was definitely misleading. Turns out that it wasn't his at all. He actually rented the G4 to fly from Canada to New York City. He shared a series of pictures from inside the aircraft showing off how sleek it was because, just so you know, it retails around a casual $60 million. His fans wouldn't know this, but media outlets did some digging and TMZ was the first to expose him for not sharing the fact that he rented it. Sniping the number 3 spot is Flo Rida. Back in 2012, the singer was exposed by his former assistant who publicly accused him of giving her what she called slave wages. The news broke all over social media, as it usually does, and Flo Rida defended himself, saying that the claims weren't true. Turns out he wasn't just lying on social media, he was also lying to the judge in court and got busted for it. His former assistant, Mahogany Miller, says she worked long hours for just $3.08 an hour. And when she complained about her low wage, he fired her. When she first filed a lawsuit, the rapper did not respond to it in time and then told the judge that he never received it. But through an investigation, he was caught lying and the judge ordered him to pay $7,000 to Mahogany in attorney fees. Don't try and pay someone $3 an hour. Moving on to number 2, we have Lady Gaga. She's not someone I would ever predict to be a liar. She's been very honest with her fans from what I can tell. And when it comes to photoshopping her body, I just can't see her doing that. But some fans started calling her a liar after she posted a picture to her Instagram where it looks like she altered part of her body. It's a picture of her doing some yoga in her undies or a bathing suit, I honestly cannot tell. One thing people were quick to notice is the fact that the giant wall mirror has a very obvious curve to it, as does the checkered floor below her. This would only mean that the shape was altered in some way, and it's right underneath her arms, so we assume that it had to do with that. Maybe she wasn't trying to make them thin or anything. Like, maybe she was just trying to make them look more straight because it was a yoga pose? Or maybe I'm just making excuses for her because I love her. But it could very much be that. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Do you think she photoshopped this picture? Well, let me know. And the number 1 spot is Danielle Bregoli, also known as Bad Baby or the girl from Dr. Phil. If you don't know who she is, she's the girl who went on Dr. Phil and threatened to fight the entire audience by saying, "Cash me outside, how about that?" Anyways, recently, people started attacking her online, accusing her of blackfishing in one of her Instagram videos. In her video, her skin looked a lot darker than normal, and her facial features looked a lot different, what some people were saying looked African American. She denied the allegations and said that she is not trying to be black and that she had her makeup done for a photo shoot, and that is why she looked that way. She responded to all the people calling her a liar and said, "Millions of people sick, thousands dying every day, and y'all are worried about me getting makeup done for a photo shoot? I'm usually the wild one, but y'all need to chill and focus on what's important right now." It's hard to say what her intentions were, but she has done many photo shoots in her career, and none of them had her looking like this.